UFC star Conor McGregor's behaviour has been questioned after he took to the Emirates Stadium pitch following Arsenal's win against Paris Saint-Germain last night. The 36-year-old was in attendance as goals from Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka gave the Gunners a 2-0 win, picking up their first victory in the 2024-25 Champions League campaign. The result boosted Arsenal's impressive start to the new league format of the historic competition, with Mikel Arteta's side collecting 4 points from their first 2 games. However, while most of the fans had left the stadium, a video has emerged of the MMA star waltzing around the pitch in front of the ground staff. They may have not been too pleased that he was on the grass, as they're currently making sure the turf is in top condition ahead of the club's home fixture with Southampton on Saturday afternoon. Despite McGregor strutting around the turf freely, it is fair to say that nobody was going to kick the former 2-division star off the pitch. A few fans appeared to be far from impressed with his behavior last night, with one writing on social media, "What OS?" while another posted, "His ego is out of hand lol." A third commented, "Doing every side quest but fighting." Another wrote, "In the past year we've seen Conor do everything but fight. We've seen him act in a Hollywood movie. We've seen him buy his own fight promotion. And now we've seen him play football with Premier League footballers. But all we really want to see is him fight in the UFC octagon." Another video shows McGregor spraying some left-footed passes to Declan Rice as well as Saka. The Irishman posed for photos with a number of the Arsenal stars as the squad celebrated their crucial win. Despite joining the players on the pitch at the Emirates, the UFC sensation has been open in his support for a rival Premier League club. Speaking to FIFA in 2021, McGregor confirmed he is a Manchester United fan, highlighting their former Irish stars Dennis Irwin and Roy Keane as influences behind his decision. "I was more a player than a watcher back then, but Manchester United was my team," he said. "I was attracted to the success and winning mentality of the club and people surrounded by United." Irish legends like Dennis Irwin and Roy Keane were dedicated to their craft and had that winning mentality. Roy Keane was one of the best midfielders European football has ever seen. Opponents would be mentally beaten before they'd even stepped onto the pitch to face him. Then they had the Don of football at the helm, the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson. McGregor hasn't fought since breaking his leg in his trilogy showdown with bitter rival Dustin Poirier at UFC 264 in 2021. He was set to fight Michael Chandler in June at UFC 303. But was forced to pull out of the contest due to an injury, with his return to the cage now being put back until the new year. The 36-year-old recently shared a negative drugs tests result and issued yet another plea to the UFC as he eyes a return to the cage. Following McGregor's withdrawal at UFC 303, Chandler will now take on Charles Oliveira in a mouth-watering lightweight rematch at UFC 309 in November. That said, McGregor is still hoping to face the American. "I'd like it to be Chandler," he said about his UFC comeback ahead of Anthony Joshua's loss to Daniel Dubois last month. "I'd like that to be squared away. I wish him well against Oliveira, but let's see how it goes."